X-raying on SMPs is a controversial topic for some reason. I made a post calling out Infuse for X-raying with a screenshot of their owner admitting to allowing it, and people got mad. So let's break down their arguments with an open perspective. Their main arguments are that they don't have time, everybody X-rays, it's just for fun, and they aren't actually faking their videos. If I'm missing any reasons on why X-raying is good, please message me or just leave a comment down below. The argument I saw most was that they don't have time, it's just speeding up the boring bits and just so they can post more. Like, they'd only care about the story and not the grind behind it. These players just don't want to spend the time to grind if it's not going to be included in their video. Well, yeah, it's boring and time consuming, but it needs to happen. Immediately, it throws off the balance of the game. You can easily X-ray extra gear to reset mid-fight when someone that doesn't X-ray won't have the time to do that. Also, without having to spend your precious time grinding, you'd have it to do a million other things. You'd have time to make the best wither farm in the game, you'd have time to set a billion traps, and you'd have time to search a trillion chunks for bases. I really take pride in my videos, and I think a major factor that makes them good is the impact. Like, when I die in a video, it hurts. I lose so much progress grinding, and that's hours I need to waste because of the smallest screw-ups. When you X-ray on a server, there's just no impact. You'll just get your loot back in just a short amount of time. Everybody does it. If everybody X-rays in the SMP, then it's still harmful. It sets a bad precedent for the other SMPs, and it just makes it hard for the other SMPs to compete. If Infuse is using X-ray to shortcut and make content faster and promote their server, it's just unfair for the other SMPs that are actually putting in the work. The server's just for fun, right? It's a pretty redundant argument, but it's also a lie. When you're playing on a server with your friends, it's just for fun. I don't care if you X-ray. But when you're posting videos about it for money and for views, it's not for fun, and we all know that. Sure, it could be fun, but that's not the only reason you're playing. Obviously, I can't speak for everyone, but I know that I play for fun. I post videos for fun, and I haven't made a penny. Hundreds of hours of gameplay, all for fun. And it's not fun to X-ray. I would know, but I can't really disprove anything subjective. I'm talking about how your content you produce is worse because you X-ray, not if you're having fun with X-raying. It's not really faking the videos. Yes, yes it is. My argument for this exact point will disprove every point. I purposely left this out because I wanted to save it for the end. These SMPs are lying to you. It says nowhere that X-ray is allowed. Maybe it does. Maybe there's some random Discord that I didn't check. But the wide audience doesn't know. They're trying to make impactful videos that tell a story. But that story has no meaning when they'd be fighting in iron armor without their X-ray packs. A death is losing 8 minutes to them, but without a pack, you could lose up to 8 hours. And what makes it worse is they just don't disclose that. Whatever they're doing, if they 1v5, if they rescue their pet dog, whatever, it just wouldn't happen without their X-ray loot. Grinding is the foundation to Minecraft, whether you like it or not. So here's my solution. Disclose how you are boosting progression. Link to a Google Doc in every description of every video that displays the SMP's twist, extra plugins, and rules. It's unrealistic to put a section in your video that says, "We cheated in this Minecraft's most expensive house." And you can even speed up progression in other ways without X-ray, like adding instant villager restock, increase the tick speed, increase ore drops, increase XP gain rate, etc. But please mention that you're actually doing this. We all know that at least half your audience watches your videos without knowing that you're cheating. Imagine if instead of pretending to grind for your loot, you just said, "And then I X-rayed for some diamonds to get revenge." Obviously, no one's gonna like that. It just doesn't have the same appeal, especially when you've stated that everybody in the server is X-raying. It's almost like you're hiding it on purpose. It's ridiculous to me that the thought of X-raying being okay is a possibility. I spent almost 100 hours on each recording, and even more in some cases, like my 50-minute video. I really hope that you can be a little more sympathetic to understand how frustrating it can be to have people like you pump out videos for views and for money, and to still get praised for it. What I find funny is that the majority of the people that were mad at me on Twitter were creators. The same people that cheat, the same people that don't want others to side with me. They want to cheat. It's easy, and they'll continue to do it forever. Even if they don't cheat, they're protecting their connections, alright? If you put your sub count in your bio, you have a problem.